So today we are checking out, I think this was in the Games Fest, or I might be wrong. I might be recalling it wrong. Make sure to put your Blistex or Carmax on, or whatever you use to make sure your lips are buttery smooth. We're checking out the Blood of the Dawnwalker, which I think these are. Is this a studio? This is a new studio formed with some of the devs that made what is it? Or they're from CD Projekt Red that worked on The Witcher. Can't exactly remember. Just heard something about that before I watched this video, but you guys can confirm that in the comments for me. It's looking promising, so I wanted to check out the trailers with you guys and like everything you should know video. So let's check it out. Remember to be your authentic self. Live large out there. This Matrix is wild. All right, let's get into the video. Peggy 18. So first off, this is the official gameplay trailer. Let's do it.
Peggy 18.
Oh, that was loud as hell. Bandai Namco.
You certainly have reasons to hate me. My son, you've ruined my life. We crave the same thing. Evil? Am I evil? They adore me. You're a pawn in Brentiss's hand, nothing more.
This won't end well for you.
I've done the unthinkable for my own family.
Damn.
Determination is not enough to cheat your fate,
Mm.
Dawnwalker.
There's some city traversal. Okay.
How many innocents did you drain dry? Maybe we aren't so different after all.
Oh, that was cool. That was like a Mortal Kombat. I was like, wait. It's like
After all.
a weird cut-in. Whoever edited the trailer. It could have been slightly smoother in my opinion, but fire. Okay. Fire. I really do like the design of the guy, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm like a sucker for like the man bun with the thing, because I have a mohawk going on and I plan as my locks get longer. I could put the back into a bun, but this style of like bun up here, kind of shaved or pulled back sides. I don't know. It's like a samurai thing. I'm pretty sure his outfit kind of, no, it's more knight-ish, right? Or is it like, it's like chain? No, is it like a? No, it is like a kind of Roman centurion, medieval. Okay, don't quote me. I don't know. I'm getting like I like the design. The character design is badass. And this so far is gameplay, right? Like little like gameplay finishers. I mean, it looks good. You can definitely feel that like they're the devs that worked on The Witcher, if that's correct. I love this part right here, man. Is there gonna be traversal like that, or is that just a cinematic? Anyways, let's move on to the everything you need to know trailer. Links will be down below, of course, and I said trailer, but you know, everything you need to know video. I think this is their official page. Well, let's check it out. Yeah, Dawnwalker. Yeah, let's do it.
Peggy 18.
That's loud as hell. Rebel Wolves.
The Blood of Dawnwalker is a dark fantasy open-world action RPG set in 14th century Europe.
14th century Europe. And yeah, this is, so I think what I was hearing, because after I made that little cut, I know to you guys it was instant. For me, it was ages. I'm just joking. But I think this is like the first game from this studio. I think. Dude, I don't know. See, it's funny. When you guys see a video cut, or, okay, let's just play the video.
The first
I'll explain
installment
later.
of our saga takes place in Vale Sangora, a secluded region somewhere in the Carpathian
I love to yap.
Mountains.
I'm sorry.
When the plague decimated the population and the human rulers proved too weak to control the situation, A powerful vampire, Brensis, stepped out of the shadows and
Okay.
conquered the valley. Now,
Brensis?
it's time for you to be a part of this story. Welcome to the world of Dawnwalker.
Yeah, I love the hair.
Brensis is an oppressive ruler. He uses his own blood to heal the people of Vale Sangora, but in turn demands absolute obedience. He carved the valley into 3 separate dominions and gave them to his 3 vampiric officers.
Okay, I was wondering how this was gonna work or who they were. I thought these were like 3 different factions of vampires. I'm assuming I'm gonna make the assumption right now that they still go along the lines of that. Like each vampire has its own like vampiric trait or something like that. Your character's probably gonna be like a match to the main bad guy, right? Like kind of the overall has all the vampire abilities. Because one of them, like he seems like the more charming, manipulative vampire. The girl with the claws seems a little bit more grotesque. I don't know though. We'll see.
Ambrose is the youngest.
He's the
and
youngest.
the one with most to prove. His
Okay.
main responsibility is stockpiling blood and
Okay.
managing the draining dungeons. But
Okay.
Kier knows that what folk need in their lives is a bit of respite from their hardships. That is why he is in charge of alcohol distilling and distribution.
Okay.
Still,
See.
he's not above using his inborn brutality to subjugate the population if need be. Xanthi is the one who creates the Blood Guards, the elite soldiers of the vampiric regime. Staying away from the limelight, she is a source of many rumors about dark rituals and mysterious disappearances.
Okay, so she's instead of being the more grotesque one, there isn't really a grotesque one here. I guess being in charge of the blood draining stuff, yeah, you would be. But she's the underground kidnapper. Reminds me of like the dude who was making the wolves in Far Cry. It was a Jacob seed. No. Which one was the guy, man? But he had the song. I don't want to sing the song because I don't know if you can get copyright, but I will never forget that villain. He was so solid.
These powerful
But okay,
vampires won't sit
cool.
idly while you dismantle their operations. With your every victory, Brensis' court will react with new edicts that will make Cohen's life a bit harder. But who is our
Brensis.
protagonist exactly? You play as Cohen, a young man living under the vampiric regime. A series of tragic events led to your family being kidnapped by Brensis and you becoming a Dawnwalker, a human
Damn.
by day, a vampire by night. Now, you must rescue your loved ones. As a human, you can learn the dark secrets of witchcraft. This will hurt. Use your own blood to cast hexes that enable you to speak with the dead.
Oh,
For God's sake, I can't!
Move faster, brave the astral plane, and
oh, the astral plane. Sign me up. I brave the astral plane every night.
move faster, brave the astral plane, and bring pain to your enemies.
It's not as sketchy
Learning
though.
new spells requires finding knowledge in arcane texts and obscure tomes. At night, you transform into a vampire. You use claws and fangs to kill your opponents. You can climb walls or cross distances within a blink of an eye. You might even transform yourself into a swift wolf.
Oh, the wolf transformation, bro. Oh, I love it for the game. Not like so cool, but it made me think about how we don't have too many badass werewolf games. Vampires turning into wolves? They get bats. Oh, that is cool though.
One. Drink.
Remember that a vampire is always hungry for blood. Drinking it unlocks new abilities, but in the process, you will corrupt yourself. Whether you stick only to one path or mix them, exploring Vale Sangora is always exciting.
Corruption. So you can stay like what, the type of vampire that feeds on rats?
Remember that a vampire is always hungry for blood. Drinking it unlocks new abilities, but in the process, you will corrupt yourself.
Damn,
Whether you stick
corruption.
only to one path or mix them, exploring Vale Sangora is always exciting and will reward you with unique items, weapons, and sets of
Oh, give me 1 second. I actually gotta look at this. Alright, it was nothing important.
armor. Just remember that time item Vale Sangora is always
Sorry, I
exciting
wanted to go back one more
and
time.
will reward you with
So we got gear. Okay. I was noticing the armor changes and everything. Midnight garb. We've got human health restoration, activation, charge restoration from attack, damage against mortals. That's interesting. Weapon critical chance, witchcraft ability damage, maximum health. Cool, cool. Vampiric health. So do you just have a higher vitality because of being a half vampire? He's a Dawnwalker, so he's human in the day, which that's an interesting distinction. I don't know if I wasn't paying attention keenly enough. Can the other three or four? Is it four? Well, four, including the main guy, right? Can they not walk during the day?
Unique items, weapons, and sets of armor. Just remember that time waits for no one.
Oh.
From the moment your family is kidnapped, you have 30 days and 30 nights to rescue them.
The coronation. It's in 30 days.
Still, there is no real time clock. Instead, you will be able to use the time as a resource, to be spent on the game elements you want to use to craft your story. The time passes when you finish a quest or an activity or when you learn new abilities. However, don't worry that upgrading your hero will ruin your chances for a satisfying ending. As time passes, different opportunities will arise or disappear forever.
I'm sorry we were too late to save her.
And even if you're not able to save your family in time, the game will not be over. Cohen's story will simply take a different turn. You have one clear goal, but there's no single linear way to complete it. Every activity and quest is optional and serves as a building block of your own crafted experience. The valley is a big place, open for exploration. You can look for opportunities to learn new things and find allies.
Aye.
Or you can even decide to storm Brensis's castle as soon as you are out of the prologue.
I was wondering that. That's nuts. That's what was running through my mind. I was like, every activity and quest is optional. What? And then you could storm the castle immediately? Like, I'm assuming she's going to talk about there will be like a unique dialogue or something, because there has to be being able to do that. Okay, this sounds like getting closer and closer to like what a true, well, no, because I don't want to say that because there's games that do that, but it's like another one of the roster of games that offer the true RPG experience where it's like players will, okay, to me, in my reality, I'll say this, where it's like a game says, oh, you have options. And then it's like, really the options are like each and every one of us are going to play it. Okay, like there might be 3 endings, right? And everyone will get a different ending, or maybe something along the lines of that, right? But, the path to actually getting to the ending can literally be a numerous amount of different ways where it's like people will uniquely have a different experience. It sounds like this is really hitting that on the nail hard, rather than a game that says there's so many options, yet then you actually come to play it and it's not really that many different builds or anything like that. It's just like eventually you're going to end up going like the min-max route. I think that's, yeah, where you just like you optimize for just like the best gear, the best this, the best that in a way. And that might still be in the game because there's gear. So I'm assuming there's like different builds. There's going to be like the witchcraft and stuff, but it makes me think like, I wonder if they're allowing you to storm the castle from the beginning. I mean, then there has to be like it's probably hella super difficult, like fighting a real fucking vampire in real life or some shit. But in terms of difficulty, but it must be possible, right? Like you could end the game from the beginning, or will they block that and not actually allow you? I actually wonder.
However, remember that defeating him as a freshly made Dawnwalker will be a feat worthy of legends. We designed the Blood of Dawnwalker to be fun and adaptive to individual preferences.
Okay.
First of all, you can use Omni-Block and Omni-Attack. Your character chooses the directions of sword swings and blocks automatically. The only exception to this are unblockable attacks, ones that can be only dodged. For those who prefer a more tactical approach, we offer directional combat, which involves observing your opponent's movements and reacting to them.
Ooh,
It's
I
about
kind of like
finding a
that.
certain rhythm and using it to defeat enemies.
I like
Whichever
the
style you choose, active abilities are an integral part of combat. With them, you can deal more damage, heal yourself mid-combat, crowd control your enemies, or simply interrupt their attacks. All this is just a taste of what the blood of Dawnwalker has to offer. Whether you roam through lush forests, a bustling city, treacherous swamps, caverns hiding long-forgotten mysteries, or mountain peaks, there is always something to discover. Carve your own path and shape your own story, while walking the thin line between your humanity and embracing your vampiric nature. The blood of Dawnwalker is coming.
Damn. I mean, September 3rd, man. This seems so solid, dude. I cannot lie. This seems good. Like, I don't know. From everything I'm hearing, I just don't have any. I mean, this seems like, holy shit, this seems like such a solid game, dude. Like, oh man. I have yet to actually play and completely finish the Witcher series. In the Witcher games, I know they're legendary. A lot of people will say so. You know, I'll definitely, whenever I get the time to actually just sit down and grind that out. I know one of my best friends in life, he played The Witcher a lot, and always talked highly of it. So it's a game I definitely want to experience. But shit, I almost want to play. I know this is totally separate. It's just some of the devs that made it or worked on it are on this project. This makes me like kind of want to even play this even more before I even play like The Witcher and stuff, man. This is sick. This is sick. The combat looks similar to The Witcher though. They definitely took some of the best pieces. It looks like it looks solid, dude. But again, just like, don't want to judge a book by its cover. Got to see how the story and all those, how dialogue choices and things really play into each other. But I'm assuming if they took the best pieces of what they learned over at CD Projekt Red or wherever they're from and all of that, then it's going to be solid, Why? Because how could it not be, Seems like it's a pretty simple story that has multiple facets to it that's, definitely going to make it interesting, at least to pay attention to. And just that whole time factor is kind of crazy. Like, certain activities and things will push the days along. So, like, genuinely, your family's fucked if you don't, or at least take care in paying attention to that. I wonder, man. Cool. And cool that it's not like on a actual clock. Like, by the time you start the game, you see your family get captured. You got 30 days, 30 nights. Good luck, motherfucker. But I like it, man. I almost think they should have a in-game mode where it's actually 30 days. To the in-game timer, give you a certain amount of hours to reach the end game, give you some wiggle room to build a character in a way enough and know a strat. Man, even seeing speed runs of this game are going to be cool. I don't know. Just I like everything about how this game is presented so far. I really like the character design. And I like the four main baddies you're going to fight. All of it. I like this idea of the astral plane. It's more on the witchcraft, occult, fucking covered in red side, but and vampiric touch, but nonetheless cool. Cool when I hear stuff that I'm very familiar with in games. So anyways, much love. I'll see you on the next one. Enjoy the moonlight, funny enough, and we're talking about a vampire game. And hey, can I have you guys make a werewolf game or a werewolf DLC? Or can we have a Dawnwalker that's a werewolf? No, I'm just joking. I'm out of here.